as Val mentioned, I joined the company recently, 5 or 6 months ago, and I remember my wife asked me, I tried to explain what we were doing to her, and she said, well, what problem are you solving exactly? And after thinking about it and trying to genericize it as much as possible, I said, well, we're trying to help people know what they don't know. Because at the end of the day, some of you, I suspect many of you, are more worried about the things you don't know than the things you do know. If you know there's a problem, if you know there's a leak, you're probably working on it and taking some action on it. But if it were me, what I'd be worrying about are the things that you don't know. And there's really no way to know them. And that's what Willowstick does. Willowstick provides a methodology for which you can, via a magnetic image, you can see what's happening beneath your dam or beneath your water source. You can see the flow paths. You can map all the things that are taking place. And once you see them, then you'll know whether there's a problem, whether you need to take action, whether you don't need to take action, whether you can sleep well at night. Obviously, in addition to not knowing what you don't know, if you take Calvin's corollary and change it a little bit, which says you can't fix what you can't measure, well, you can't improve or you can't fix what you don't even know about. So we try to help you understand where the problem is, and then take the steps and recommend the areas in which you need to remediate. So our reports that we provide at the end of a study give you latitude, longitude, depth, everything you want to know about what specific steps need to be taken and where they need to be taken to fix the problem.
You'll see the instrumentation. It's totally inobtrusive. It's not, we don't drill holes. We don't drill boreholes. Everything is on the top of the dam. The guys will show you the instrumentation. If you take photographs of it, we'll have to shoot you because it's all very secret. No, it's not actually, but you can go and look at the instrumentation and they'll show you how it works and how portable it is. But you can basically see here that each red spot on the downstream face of the dam, on the crest and on the water, is where the instrument has been placed, and essentially a reading of the magnetic field has been taken. So the closer the grid, the closer the accuracy of what we're doing. And I call it a rugby ball, but people call it onion skins, etc. We place an electrode in the leakage point or a damp area downstream. We place an electrode in the water, and then we connect those two with a wire, and this is where Scott goes off into the wilderness and gets chased by hippos and snakes and things. It's not very pleasant going out all the way here, but we get this wire that we then apply a current across outside the zone of the magnetic field that we've set up. So in some cases we have to go onto other people's land, we have to arrange for land ownership issues. It's a very small diameter wire that we span out between the upstream and downstream electrodes. And one of the advantages of what we have with time zones, we all get jet lagged, I know, but what happens is that we get readings every day. We talk to Utah every day, or who are doing the analysis, and they can see what's happening almost on a day-by-day basis, which means we can redirect the survey. We can move the electrodes to make sure we cover different areas, so that we make sure that we cover the whole of the dam. We start seeing a leakage, we see an area is clear, we'll move away from that and try and cover the abutments and the dam itself. So each of these points is where the instrument's been placed. We use a boat to go on the water, a non-metallic boat to pick up the readings on the water and also on the downstream face. We've used this many times now. I've done hundreds of surveys around the world, and I can give you many references from my clients which say how powerful this technique is and how useful it is. And as I spoke yesterday, we use it either in a very reactive way, that somebody's suddenly got a leak and they need to know whether it's something they need to fix or not. We use it in a proactive way, and we use it in an asset management tool.